1975. It's 2022. So we're just shy of 50 years. We're 52 years. 52 years ago, Bill Cosby was at the Playboy Mansion, right? With a chick, Judy Huth, who at the time was 16 years old. All right. And while in this Playboy Mansion, they went to one of those mute rooms, those sexy time rooms that are designated for
The blue
sexy
room.
times. Yeah. And so Huth, she's quoted as saying, I was trying to deflect, but he didn't stop. I just closed my eyes. It was so fast, maybe 5 minutes quick. And then another quote, each one of you knows in your, this is, I guess, from the lawyer, each one of you knows in your heart that Mr. Cosby sexually assaulted Miss Huth. Um, 5 minutes. She said 5 minutes. She has been awarded in a civil suit $500,000.
Wow, $100,000 per minute. That is a
Um,
wage that I am trying to achieve.
I'm just trying to
That's
understand
Buffett levels.
why you're 16 years old at the Playboy Mansion.
That is the question that I'm wondering why it wasn't the first and last question. I rest my case. Like, that's the only question that needs to be asked. Why are you 16 at the Playboy Mansion? And then second of all, what do you think happens at the Playboy Mansion parties? Like, are we shocked by the fact that sexual things were happening at the Playboy Mansion?
Yo, if you go to a rub and tug, you expect to bust a nut, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's the tug part. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I don't understand. Like, look, we've always said if you're a celebrity, ask for ID, waivers, all that stuff, whatever. If Cosby is at this party in 1975 and he's on Quaaludes and he's high out of his mind, whatever he was doing, whatever everybody else was doing at a Playboy Mansion party, and some chick comes up to him or he approaches the chick, whatever, wouldn't he just assume because you're here, you are of
You are
age?
of age.
Wouldn't you just assume that? Like if I go into a liquor store, I'm not gonna be like, yo, can I get some pizza? I'm in a liquor store.
Right,
I'm assuming I could get liquor.
right.
Like I don't, okay, and fine. Let me be clear about this because I have a daughter. You know what I mean? So if and chances are something did go down. I mean, it's not a Playboy party for goodness sakes, right? But and if that did happen and she was because let's just say she was of age and she was like, nah, I'm not into that. And he did it anyways, that's a problem. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, so I want to make that clear.
But then that would have been brought up with 50 at 52 years. She's 64 now.
This is what
The
I'm
lady
saying.
is 64 years old. Let's be honest about what this is, okay? Women scamming famous celebrities and accusing them of sexual assault and settling cases just so that it goes away. That is the new scam. Like, fuck all the crypto, all the phone scams, fuck the internet, the email scams, people hacking. No, this is the new scam and it's happening in droves. Like, this is why there's a problem being able to distinguish what's real and what's not real, because so many women out here are just simply imagine being sexually assaulted, right? You saying that it scarred you for life. You have trauma, you can't sleep at night, you have all of these issues, and you mean to tell me that the solution is a couple extra zeros in your bank account? That's what's going to get rid of all the trauma that you had, all those bad nights, all the things that you cried about during the trial. A few extra zeros is going to cure that. That's how you feel? Because once it's settled, this shit goes away. So that's what you're saying.
Yo,
that doesn't make no fucking sense.
Cosby didn't even show up.
He didn't need to.
He's like, you know what? I'm rich. There you go. Shut the F up.
Take the $500,000, bro. Take the $500,000. I'll make that back. I'll make that
not
back.
a problem. Not a problem. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. Like, you know what? This is, if it happened, like I said, but you're 16. Why were you there? For all these people who are very anti-Cosby, or even forget that, just this case particularly, please explain that to me, why she was there. Also, why is Cosby the only one being held liable with the Travis Scott situation? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember that?
Right.
Like,
somebody had to let her in the party. That's a very good point. Yeah, somebody had to let her in that party.
Why? And guess who owned the Playboy Mansion?
Yeah. But you know what? Hugh Hefner doesn't have enough.
Why
No,
isn't
Hugh
Hugh on
Hefner
the hook?
is no. He does. Listen, leave Hugh alone. Okay, just let him live out whatever he's got left. We don't need to bother him. He's got his robes and his women's. He's good to go. The thing about this is just like I said, this is a trend. This is something that's happening more frequently. And this lady, somebody went to her and said, "Listen, I could make you some money. You won't need some retirement though, because apparently you weren't making enough money in your own life. You felt like this was your out for your retirement fund. Cool, you won. Congratulations on your achievement. But cases like this, every time I see them from here on out, I'm gonna think that the bitch is lying. I have no choice. I've seen too many cases where the bitches be lying. So
Look, man.
if this
Listen,
ever blows up, at least I have all these stories to watch
look.
when we blow up. And
Listen.
yeah,
16 or not,
ain't no way.
16 or not, this should have
Boy,
never
ain't no way,
happened.
boy.
Should have never happened to you if it did happen to you. But at the end of the day, should have never been there. I feel like this is the Kyle Rittenhouse version.
Oh, geez.
Kyle should have never been there.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
So, anyways,
Use that as a hashtag now.
What are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. Stay out of these parties, man. It's Playboy Mansion Party.
If you don't want to get sexually assaulted, don't go to a sexual party.
Or just if you don't want to have sex, just don't go to one of these parties.
Sexual